in America. We thrive on disagreement. If only we would thrive on reaching consensus so that we could get things done, notwithstanding disagreement, we'd be a better nation today. Right now, I think as a nation, we're failing in some ways because the days of reaching consensus and negotiating and working a deal here and there to get a legislative enactment passed is not the way it was when I was a kid and worked at the Congress in the 1970s. Much different then. And my heart goes out to legislative leaders who can't hold votes together to get those things done. Many of you in your op-ed pieces or articles have commented, I'm looking at one who's commented, that the whole notion of trying to secure solid Republican or solid Democrat seats have made us parties of more extreme nature that has made it much more difficult to get things done in terms of the duties of government. And that is a heartbreaker for me. When I became a legislator in 1980, a long time ago, I was all for negotiating and reaching an agreement that was not exactly what I wanted, probably in some instances had components that were exactly what I didn't want, but had more of what I wanted than what I didn't want, and I was willing to support it accordingly. We don't have enough of that today. So, again, I think we need to return to the days of respecting other people's views and then trying to reach a consensus that develops a middle ground regarding those views.
You talked about the amendment in 2004 sending a wrong message about Ohio. Do you mind if I ask, did that factor into your daughter's decision to live in Massachusetts, or?
I think that's true. I think that my daughter was not about to come back to Ohio after that. And she loved Ohio. I mean, she was an all-state athlete in Ohio. She was really fairly well known in track and cross-country circles. She chose to go to college in the East, and that probably helped her stay there. But I think that there was a time she thought about coming back, coming to Columbus. I think someday you'll see my daughter run for office. She's very political. She now is. Currently, I'm very proud of her because she got involved. She was in the private sector with a major international consulting firm for a number of years, but now joined government 2 years ago, the administration of Governor Deval Patrick in Massachusetts, where she is Chief Operating Officer of Mass Health, the healthcare system. So, she's a person who likes working in the realm of the public sector, and I'm excited for her. I think she's got a wonderful career, maybe as an elected official. I chuckle to myself all the time because Massachusetts is one of the states that has an elected auditor of state. My favorite job. So who knows?
Jim, what impact do you think, if any, the Supreme Court ruling on federal DOMA and the California case will have on efforts